Hello. What's up? Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, chat. What's up? I'm digging this new title music, you know? It's a good start to the stream. It's a good ambiance. What's up? Morning? Somewhere in the world, I'm sure it is. Morning to the American people. Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, it's such an epic music to start the stream, man. I love this title song or title OST. It's great. 1 a.m. time zone. Oh, what's up? I'm guessing Asia. What's up? It's almost afternoon here in America. I see, I see. Welcome, welcome. It's a nice 6 p.m. for me, so... Welcome, everyone, welcome. It's time. It's time. Before we go into the game, obviously, as always, we need to do this. You know what, might as well try it out with... Which one are we trying? Probably, let's try the original. Probably a 5-star, probably not... Okay, not a permanent female. Okay. Okay. 5-star female. No, probably not caster. Wait, I think my preferences are actually... That's it. Oh, that's better. 5-star female. Wait, that's not permanent. Is Attila the Santa a 5-star? I don't remember, actually. I'm not gonna pick it just because I don't remember. It could be Durga. Wait, no. It's not AoE arts. Durga is AoE arts. Also, is Durga permanent or limited? Actually, I thought she was permanent, but... Or I thought she was limited, but I could be wrong, so I'm not gonna pick it. I'm pretty sure Orion is permanent. Is Zenobia even a 5-star? I'm not sure. Cleo? Let me try Cleo just for the shits and giggles. Actually, Cleo is probably a human, so it's probably not her. Huyan Joe's... Is Huyan Joe... You think she's human? I know... Let me try. Ooh, that's... a bit more. Okay, so it's busts... it could be... It's not AoE, so it's arts. Okay. It's arts single target... Oh, she's human. Well, good to know. It's arts single target or arts special. Limited female 5-star. Limited female arts special or arts single target. Limited female 5-star. Arts special. It's not Lady A because I'm gonna guess you can't have the same one 2 days in a row. And yesterday was Lady A. I mean, if it was still, or Lady A once again, then I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Wait, Speech Star? Star? I think she's Star or Sky. It could be Speech Star. Actually, no, she's AoE. She's AoE. Never mind, it's not Speech Star. Oh, it could be this. Yeah, it could be this. Actually, I think she's Chaotic Evil. Yeah, she is. Okay, but she is Art single target. Art single target. Oh. Orion... Is Orion... I think she's permanent, though. It's not an assassin. It could be a Baza... Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I was gonna say. This fits way too well. Neutral... Evil? I think so, right? Neutral Evil. What? Who's Neutral Evil? It's not a Bazooka. Welcome, guys. Hello. I'm not looking at chat while I do this, just so I don't get spoiled, by the way. Abby is probably, like, story locked or something. Actually, I don't know. She probably isn't story locked. I don't know what she would be. But she is single target, and I think she's single target arts, actually. But... I don't think it's Abby. She would Also, it's sky. It's Earth, actually. Or sky. It could be either or. AoE. I feel like we talked about what Melo is considered as, and I feel like I forgot it already. Would she be considered as a single target? She could be. I wouldn't be surprised. Because that would be her first MP, right? First thingy. Let's try it. Might as well. Oh! I was not expecting this to work. Well. Welcome. I was not expecting this one to work. She's neutral evil? Yeah, that checks out. Ha! Zeno, you didn't know this one, did ya? Welcome, everyone. Okay, we got it. 5th try. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's probably below the average of my attempts. He remembered Melo. Well, I feel like it's impossible for me to forget her at this point. Oh, dude, the OST is so badass. The daily. Matahari's back. I swear to God, every single day I get one Matahari. Emmanuel hours ago predicted this would be hard for you. Nah, I know Melozine at the back of my head. Okay. After her latest rank up on JP, I'd not even be mad. I have her MP5, so it's fine. Okay, let's go. It's time, guys. Obi-Wan is waiting for us. So, Permafrost Empire, Anastasia. I have no idea what we're about to go into, but let's find out. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, here we go. It's the White Earth. And so, our history came to an end. It's been 90 days since the invasion from space began. In that time, the entire planet has been wiped clean. Huh? We've been fighting back for 3 months. 3 long, arduous months. Every single attempt ended in failure. Of course they did. We had all kinds of security measures in place to deal with other countries, but we were completely unprepared for an invasion from outer space. The United States fought hard to the last man, but even so, they only lasted a matter of days. With no other options left to them, all the few remaining humans could do was stand by and stare around, dumbfounded, and the endless stretch of nothingness. Damn, so this was not a proper human history. Let's go to a different proper human history. This one's fucked. Everyone resigned themselves to the fact that each passing day could well and truly be their last. But not me. I just couldn't let it end like this. So I turned my back on the campsite and walked away like a petulant child, casting a deaf ear to the people offering up their final prayers. Before me, I saw a vast wasteline of endless white. Any trace of humanity had been erased. Let's pull a Mio, or I guess a Shiro, and go to a different timeline. This one's not it. We no longer had any hope for survival, let alone of turning the tide. Nothing we tried had even the slightest effect. In this wasteland, I searched through old records like a raccoon pawing through garbage. I managed to find an old motorcycle with barely enough fuel for a one-way trip and began riding across the blinding white wasteland. What's up, Mindstone? It's just, nothing about this makes sense. There are so many unanswered questions. If I'm going to die, I at least want to know why. I can accept an alien invasion. I can even accept the end of the world. But I can't accept not knowing why they invaded us, or how. The invasion lasted a good 90 days. There must have been some sign leading up to it. Someone must have seen this coming. Or maybe someone knew this was coming and decided to let it happen. How did the invaders first make their way to Earth to begin with? Someone needs to figure out at least that much, or humanity will never be able to rest in peace. So I'll keep exploring until I find a lead, some sort of clue that could lead me to the answers I seek. This recording might just be me talking to myself, but still, there's every chance that this is the last document remaining on Earth. The last document. My name is David. David Bluebook. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm an oddball setting off on the last shape of his life, searching for answers in a world where I'll be lucky to see tomorrow. David Bluebook. Researcher's log, 2018. 2018, okay. Oh, hello? I didn't even do that. I didn't do that. Okay. That's the emulator crashing out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know that if you hold it down, it would happen. I didn't hold it down. That's the thing. I think it's a misinput on the emulator. I think it's happened once before at some point. I remember it. 18 hours have passed since the events we observed in New Mexico. At last, Subject E has been relocated to this base. Okay. Wait. 18 hours have passed. Okay. Make the game a bit louder. Is this too loud? Honestly, I can barely contain my excitement. This is the biggest thing to happen since Roswell UFO incident in 1947. It's good? Okay. I have no idea how it ended up making an emergency landing on this planet, and I don't care. What I do know is that our visitor is at death's door and needs our help if it's going to survive. I also know that it's an intelligent life form, and something like us humans. Its form beggars belief. Okay, wait. Its form beggars belief. Thank goodness for the boundless capacity of the human imagination. This visitor from a distant world looks exactly like the sort of thing one would see in a horror movie. My orders are to perform surgery on this new friend from beyond the stars to save its life and hopefully establish communication. We're going through the entire plot of E.T., huh? I'm literally trembling with excitement. My entire staff and I are eager to begin our work. This will be a difficult operation, but we will save it. This will be, by far, the most fulfilling work I've ever done. How could I not see that it succeeds? My only regret is that I won't be able to share these discoveries with the outside world. This project is as classified as they come, and who knows if it will ever be disclosed to the public. Until then, we must continue to nurse it back to health in secret, here, in this underground facility. It's here that I must study this strange new life form. These tree roots come to life. Tree roots. Okay. Oh. Okay. And now we go into the back into the story. Intro 1. Prologue. It's still the prologue. Start quest. Yeah, there's a bunch of prologuing to be had here. But it's good. It's really good. It's good setup. I like it. Jumping all over the place with like the timelines and stuff. Emulator? Please don't. Hello? Oh, bro. Oh. Huh? 7? Of course it's 7. It's always 7. What's with the CGs here? Oh. It's Team A. Or one of Team A. It has been 90 days, 3 full months since the Tree of Emptiness took root. Okay, so that's what they were talking about with the tree roots earlier. Okay. The world has been successfully rewritten. With the Lostbelts, the felling theoretical phenomenon is complete. The world has been successfully rewritten with the Lostbelts. The felling theoretical. Okay, the felling theoretical phenomenon is complete. Okay. Let us take a moment to celebrate this milestone. None of this would have been possible without each of your devoted efforts. You're giving us way too much credit, Kirstaria. None of us here had anything worth celebrating yet. None of us had done anything worth celebrating yet. The foreign god did all the work, invading and rewriting history and the world and all that. The foreign god. All we've done is keep our Lostbelt kings in good spirit. Lostbelt king... Okay. The real work is only just starting, yeah? You don't get it, Barrow. Stabilizing the Lostbelts and growing the tree are one and the same. Okay. The tree of... What do they call it? The tree of... Emptiness. Yes, okay. Lord Gishtaria is telling us to devote ourselves to maintaining our contracts with the Lostbelt servants. Particularly masters like you, who treat this as some kind of game. Matt will have a hard time to use his 3 voices to 7 new characters. You got me there. Whoa. Easy there, Ophelia. Looks really can kill when you're the one giving them. I like her design a lot. Ophelia's cool. Their side. Lord Kishtaria, huh? Changed a bit since you woke up, haven't you? Changed a bit since you woke up. Don't worry. I don't give you too much shit about it. I get why you want to cling to someone under the circumstances. But as long as we're on the subject, let me make something clear here. I've never been more serious in my life. Ooh, the serious face. If you already died once, I think I don't know better than to treat this like a game. This foreign god person might have resuscitated us this time, but I don't see that happening a second time. So you better believe that I want to get things taken care of while I'm still kicking. Okay. Okay, so the foreign god is the one who sent them to their Lostbelts and like basically made it so that they escaped from the coffins. Interesting, and now they're... Okay. Okay, stabilizing. Foreign god did all the work, invading and rewriting the history in the world and all that. Okay, I see. So you better believe that I want to get things taken care of while I'm still kicking. After all, you can only enjoy stealing and killing while you're alive. Don't you agree, David? Indeed. You cannot experience the sensations that accompanies methodical killing from the confines of the coffin. Happily, our respective regions are quite primitive, so we are afforded plenty of opportunities for that experience now. Oh, okay, they're quite primitive, okay. You said it. They keep coming at us, practically begging us to kill them. Not a lot of time to screw around, huh? I see. I feel sorry for your Lostbelts. I don't remember her voice anymore. Oh, bro, that's way too many characters. What's the matter, Kadok? Barrow is his usual self, but you seem a bit off. What's bothering you? You look just dreadful. Oh my, those bugs under your eyes. Have you not been sleeping? Or is it just that you're under a lot of stress? Both. Never mind me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Oh, I'm sorry. You know I can't do that, Kadok. Kadok. If you really want me to leave you be, then at the very least, I need to see a smile from you. How could I not be sad, seeing a friend so down in the dumps? Oh, I love Pepperoncino. Time for Lachmo voice for Kadok. I can't help worrying about you, whatever you might think on the subject. Understand, if you really want to be alone, you need to be strong enough to handle it. And if you're letting your stress show like that, then you clearly aren't. Why not try relieving why not try relieving a bit of that stress with a bit of fun? This suggestion won't win points for originality, but how about some tea? I found some great tea leaves here in my own Lostbelt. I'm trying to think back to the trailer. I'm not gonna speak. Wait, actually, I think he had some kind of like Indian name for the Lostbelt, if I remember correctly. I don't want answers, by the way. I'm just thinking out loud. I'd be happy to let you have some. I bet that Grand Duchess would be delighted as well. The Grand Duchess.
None of your business. I swear. You just don't change no matter what happens. Do you, Pepe?
Ooh, flattery will get you everywhere. Flattery will get you everywhere. Who said that? I feel like someone said that recently. Flattery will get you everywhere. Why does this seem so familiar? Who was it that said that? In the prologue. I must say, that wasn't bad, Kadok. Oh, was it Tichuba? It was Tichuba. It was Tichuba. Yes, Shiba. Shiba, yes, that's it. In Salem, she said this exact thing. Flattery will get you everywhere. Exactly. I must say, that wasn't bad, Kadok.
I'm not praising you. That was an insult.
I don't know if Tama did it, I don't remember that much.
Sheesh. How come you're not telling this guy not to treat this like a game, Ophelia? Pepperoncino's different. He's always like this.
Exactly. He doesn't listen to what people tell him. Just think about that weird nickname he picked for himself. He's a dyed-in-the-wool optimist, or maybe a natural-born outlaw. Either way, you don't want to see him get serious, you know? He'd only ever show his true colors if the shit really hit the fan, like apocalypse or something. Actually, scratch that. Maybe not even then. Oh.
No more wasting our time. Kristaria, what did you want to talk about? We already reported in about our Lostbelts. Mine isn't fit for territory expansion, and I have no intention of competing with the rest of you. If you want to fight over who gets to rule this planet, knock yourselves out. Did I not already tell you all this? Hey, you think we buy that? You can't just shut yourself away and sit this one out, Acta. In the end, we're going to have to choose a single Lostbelt.
Oh, okay. So a single Lostbelt that's gonna, I'm guessing, override this proper history.
If you give up on expanding your Lostbelt's territory, it'll just be a matter of time until another Lostbelt invades it. You really want to just lose by default? You're okay with that? Yes, I am. And if my Lostbelt ends up disappearing, I'm fine with that too. This time, I just want to stay there and right up to the end. As long as I'm satisfied, I'll go along with the rest of the Cryptors.
I keep wanting to say ciphers. It's Cryptors. So you don't give a shit about this power struggle thing, eh? I can't blame you. We all know who's gonna win anyway. Kristarias could beat all of ours put together. With one hand tied behind its back. This whole game to figure out who's gonna be the king of the earth has been rigged. From the start. I mean, you should see how bad mine and David's Lostbelts are. There's just no way these are possibilities for how humanity would turn out. But there's not a damn thing wrong with Kristaria's Lostbelt. Hell, things might even be better than in proper human history. Better than. Okay. No fair, right? I swear, he was already the favorite to win before we even got started. No counting for the luck of a born nobleman, huh?
Beryl, hold your tongue. Lord Gishtaria conquered that city entirely on its own merits. Why else do you think he has no fewer than 3 divine spirits?
Huh? Huh?
You will hold your... you will hold your tongue as well, Ophelia. Beryl's not incorrect.
But
It's alright. It is plain to all that I will emerge the victor. No comments about how I go about claiming my inevitable victory will change that.
Bro looks like a knight of the round table.
Now then, hologram or not, I did not call you all here today to go over your Lostbelt's growth. An hour ago, one of my servants foretold the appearance of a spirit origin graph and a round circle.
One of my servants foretold the appearance of a spirit origin graph and a round circle. Okay. Okay. Yo, what's up, Ignacio? What's up?
The spirit origin graph belongs to Chaldea, while the round circle no doubt refers to Mash Kyrielite's shield.
Okay.
This means they're finally about to re-emerge from the void space following their escape from Antarctica.
Okay.
so, they're still alive, even after 3 whole months spent wandering void space.
Oh. Okay.
I see. And after Koyanskaya went to all that trouble to have the Mages Association appoint a new director who should have been easy to manipulate. He's so cool. Perhaps you made the wrong choice. Wodime. My servant could have destroyed the entire base, you know. No. Our plan was the best option available. Chaldea's defenses may not have been airtight, but they were formidable nonetheless. In order for us to take control, it was necessary to convince Chaldea to let us in willingly by disguising ourselves as staff and then shut down Chaldeas from within.
Oh. So that was the plan from the beginning. Oh, I thought they were like, they got the opportunity when they were basically like dead and they took it, but it was the plan from the beginning. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. Ignore me. He's talking about Koyan and stuff. He's not talking about them as masters. Ignore me. I thought he was talking about like from the beginning when they were admitted to Chaldea as Team A. But no, he was talking about Koyan and the rest.
Had we done things differently, the Chaldeans would have simply ratcheted away and stopped us. Koyanskaya's plan was well conceived. With the benefit of hindsight, the only issue is the fact that a certain servant did not act of their own accord, but it's hardly Kadok's fault. Kadok. With the benefit of hindsight, the only issue is that a certain servant did not act of their own accord. That's hardly Kadok's fault. Okay. After all, of the three servants who served as the foreign god's envoys, neither the priest nor Koranskaya were our own.
Okay, I see.
So, you wanna know where the Chaldeans are going to show up?
Lamentably, my servant's prediction did not reach that far into the future. All I know is that they will emerge in a matter of hours.
That's it? So what? We're just supposed to get back to our post and each keep an eye out for... So Anastasia, I'm guessing, is... Yeah, is their servant. So, of the three. Yeah. The priest nor Koranskaya weren't, but then Anastasia, I'm guessing the Duchess was. Okay. Wait. That's it? So what? We're just supposed to get back to our post and keep an eye out for... Also, I guess this confirms that the priest, being Kirei, is actually... was a servant, right? This is the first time that they confirmed that he is a servant. Of the three servants, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't read that. Also, he has a deeper voice, huh?
They'll emerge in Russia.
Inside the Lostbelt. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the generic deep voice. They'll emerge in Russia, inside the Lostbelt.
How do you know that?
Simple logic. How else? The only thing they know about Earth is, as it is now, is the identities of the servants who attacked Chaldea. That's their only possible connection for emerging from void space. For them, the Prichniki are both a threat and a means to determine their destination.
So it all comes down to retribution, huh? We got them good, so now they want to get us back, which means they'll be gunning for me first and foremost.
Bro looks like young Karya if he was like infested by the worms at age... well, Sakura age.
Perhaps. Anyway, if they are the kind of people to seek revenge, that will make them easier to deal with.
Out for vengeance, huh? Man, that's rough. I doubt you'll be able to talk your way out of that one. Hey no, how about I help you out, Kadok? Kadok? You don't really go in for all that rough and tumble stuff, do ya? If you want, I can play teacher for you. Show you how it's done.
Art best. Stick to your own, Lostbelt. I get enough big brother shit from Pepe.
Oh, come on. I really am concerned for you. You know? Besides, Pepperoncino's more like an old man than our big bro. Hey, don't speak about my guy like that, hello? But fine. If you're set on doing this yourself, I can respect that. Good luck handling this yourself, Kadok. Go show the Grand Duchess what you're made of. Kadok is so much easier to say, Kadok. Just don't push yourself too hard, alright? If things start looking dicey, don't be afraid to bail. We're just competing, we're not enemies, but we got no use for Cryptor, who's lost their Lostbelt. We're just competing, we're not enemies. Okay, yeah, makes sense. If you want to just live out your life in peace, nobody's gonna stop you. Right, Wodime?
Kadok, as you know, we have all consented to a non-aggression pact. As Cryptors, our goal is to expand our respective Lostbelt territories. Eventually, our Lostbelts' borders will clash, and one will inevitably be consumed. Thus will the Lostbelt with the strongest foundation of humanity feed upon the weaker ones.
Oh, so it's like a Slither.io. The bigger one takes over the smaller one. Or it's like Splatoon.
But it's in that clash, and only in that clash, their Cryptor may interfere with another Cryptor's Lostbelt.
I see. I see.
If Chaldea does appear in Russia, then it falls to the King of Russia's Lostbelt to deal with them. Our duty is the reconstruction of humanity within our Lostbelts, to build a world where humans and gods can once more coexist in harmony. Now that the foreign gods' invasion has ended, the task of disposing of Chaldea's is extraneous at best. It is, at this stage, nothing more than a chore.
Okay. Our duty can once more coexist in harmony. Okay, wait, this is a big one. Where humans and gods can once more coexist in harmony. So you're trying to bring back the Age of War, I see. Or Age of Gods. I keep saying Age of War, I don't know why. Age of Gods. Interesting.
Still, I suppose I must admit that they remain a hindrance. They do have a great deal of experience overturning worlds.
Oh, R.I.P. Emmanuel. R.I.P.
Kadok, I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. Eliminate this nuisance and grow Russia's tree as quick as you can. Succeeding in the latter should make the former markedly easier. For my part, I would like to see all the Lostbelts realize their full potential, for each is the potential of humanity itself. It would be a travesty for one of them to end before its history has had a chance to flourish.
You don't have to tell me. I care to win as much as any of you. This is where I sign off. If Chaldea's coming for me, I'll be there to greet them.
Okay. So Kadok's gonna be the first victim. It's like, this is like the, you know, in Naruto when all of the Akatsuki meet up and they're like all in holograms. It's like that.
I'm going to head back to the throne as well. My king's thirst for exploration and conquest is insatiable.
I was like, to the throne? Okay, she means a literal throne.
There's no telling what sort of trouble he might get into if I leave him alone for too long.
He's gonna be victim? Oh, we're winning this, guys. He's our victim. We're beating the shit out of Kadok.
Right then, I'll be off as well. Let me know if Russia sends out an SOS.
Alright. I must say though, you certainly seem happy about this battle. You must get off on seeing Kadok struggling.
Now, what sort of heartless bastard do you take me for, Pepperoncino? I'm actually worried about him, you know. I was an only child, so I like to think of him as the little brother I never had.
Okay, trauma dumping? Okay, I see.
Why would I want to see him die? I just want to be a good big brother and look out for him. Besides, I'm thrilled to hear that.
I'm thrilled to hear that he's still alive. I'm thrilled to hear that he's still alive.
I haven't been this happy since I first broke into their ICU. Dr. Roman kicked me out before we could have a bit of fun together back then, but now there's no one left to get in the way.
Oh! Is he talking about MASH? No, probably not.
Goodness me, I don't know what we're going to do about him. Anyways, I'd best be signing off too. Something doesn't seem right on my end too. On my end either. But while you're here, David, there's something I'd like to ask you about regarding my report. What do you think about the cube in my Lostbelt?
The cube? Oh no, is it the cube from Seraph? I have little information to go on. Do you still want my thoughts?
Of course, I would love so to hear your assessment.
I think that thing is your Achilles heel. The weakest of weak points for you and your Lostbelt. If Wodheim or I had your Lostbelt, it'd be the first thing we got rid of. But in your particular case, Pepperoncino, I would leave it alone. That's just who you are.
I see. Then maybe I'll wait and see how it goes. Though personally, I'd love to cut it out now.
Dude, this story is so good. This is really fun. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm signing off. Our next meeting's a month from now, yes? See you then.
Each of the other cryptors have returned to their posts. Are you sure this is for the best, Lord Kirstaria? Truthfully, I doubt Kadok is up to the task of maintaining Russia's Lostbelt.
He's not. Now we'd win.
The Russian King's spirit origin strength is on par with the Divine Spirit Servant. You may be able to control him, Lord Kirstaria, but there's no way Kadok can.
Oh. Russian King Spirit Origin Strength, okay.
And if the remnants of Chaldea show up there and start making trouble, there's no telling what might happen to Russia's Lostbelt.
Are you worried? Kadok's Lostbelt. Maybe destroy it before it can become food for the others, Ophelia.
No, it's not that. It's just the way he was behaving left me with a bad feeling. There are times when he prioritizes the Grand Duchess' wishes over our objective.
Okay, so he's a bit of a simp. I see.
So his rather ordinary nature has backfired. Very well, you do have a point. Heinous? Heinous, it's time to make use of your sea-crossing authority.
We did see Canis in the trailer.
You'll head for Russia and observe Kadok's actions. If he had indeed turned his back on our mission, you will see to his punishment.
Oh!
Are you kidding me, master? You really sending me, the great Canis, out to do your housekeeping? And all cause this woman won't leave you alone? What sort of heroic spirit do you take me for?
A trustworthy one, naturally. You may be coarse, but this is only your pride. And since I have bested you in combat fair and square, I know you will not
Renegade?
on your promise to me. Nor will you renounce your previous statements, depending on the situation, unlike the gods, unless I am mistaken, and you are, in fact, just as fickle as they are.
Oh, she's not gonna like this one. She doesn't like the gods.
And always got something to say, don't you, human? What a pompous, weak-kneed, pretentious scumbag.
Is this gonna prompt you to finally level your summer Canis forgotten in your inventory? I don't need another rider, man. She's the rider one, right? Also, how the hell did he beat up Canis? That's kind of wild. But you know what? Fair. I respect that.
Fine, I'll be your lapdog. But if you think I'm gonna forget about this humiliation, you got another thing coming. My luck? No, the god's luck must have run out the day I lost to you. You want me to babysit a situation with humans struggling to fight back? Fine, I will.
What's up, Rio?
I can't believe you're using Canis. The Divine Spirit is nothing more than an envoy. Are you sure about sending Canis away like this, Lord Krishtaria? Isn't she, your bodyguard?
Ophelia, it's day. Get with the times.
It's of no consequence. This is why I made a contract with Canis in the first place. I trust him to be my eyes. From here on, I'll be having him monitor the continent. I'll also have him stop by your Lostbelt as well. I advise you to take caution when he does. As you know, he is not overly fond of women like yourself. If you offend him, he may just end up erasing your Lostbelt, king and all.
Huh.
I'm not sure about that. My Lostbelt's king is certainly a deal more subdued than Russia's, yes. However, her power is easily a match for a divine spirits. On top of that, I have the strongest knight ever to live in my charge.
Strongest knight ever to live in my charge. Interesting.
I can't imagine either of them having anything to fear, even from the divine spirit Canis.
Interesting, okay.
I see. Then I suppose I need to say nothing more. The fate of your Lostbelt will have an impact on mine as well. If possible, I would prefer that our respective Lostbelts be the last two remaining in our competition.
I'm pretty sure Barrel is LB6, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't remember what they are though. I'm pretty sure he's LB7. I don't know what Ophelia is. From the trailer. Is it Ophelia even? It is Ophelia.
Our victory may be inevitable, but some manners of winning are better than others, and my victory must want for nothing. I expect great things from you, Ophelia. I need as many capable compatriots as possible.
Yes, Lord Krishtaria. I promise I won't let you down.
The roots of cosmic fantasy have descended upon us. The advent of the foreign god is at hand. After 3 months, the Lostbelts have finished their rewrites. Both this planet and the next generation of human history now belong to us. But that's not enough. I will not be satisfied with that alone. The sages from proper human history abandoned humans in their naivete. He who called himself the King of Mages first pitied humanity, but soon washed his hands of them. But not me. I will never relax my grip. It has been 2000 years since mystics disappeared, when the foundation of the world were passed on to mankind. Now I'll attempt to reach the world that no sage ever could. I'll attempt to enact an idea that no mage has ever before conceived. Just you watch, Marisbury Animosphere. Watch as I achieve what you only ever dare dream of.
What? Oh, here she is! It's the girl! Oh! What's up? Yo! I'm guessing she's probably... I don't know. Maybe she's one of the 3 divine spirits that he has, one of them being Canis, or maybe she's something else completely. God knows. We'll see. And we're done with the prologue. We actually go into section 1 now. That was an epic prologue. Let's not start a what counter for LBs. Section 1, baby, let's go. Yeah, I know Jens, Marisbury is... Yeah, I know, it's the father of Olga Marie. Don't worry, I remember that much. Are we winning a... We're winning the 50-50 here. And there we go. Damn, it's really getting bad out here, but I can still smell 3 of them. If I don't take them out now, I'll start to death this winter for sure. Guess I'll just have to hang in there a little longer. Hmm? Damn it! It's a creature. Damn it, you little... What the hell's happening? Die! Die! Go to... hell! Damn it, what a waste. Damn, now its brains are leaking out. Guess it's time to pack it in. Damn it, I'm so hungry. I really don't want to starve to death. Whoa, was that an earthquake? Was that one... was that one of the big guys? If it was, I guess I won't have to worry about starving to death. God damn it, it's so cold. It's never this cold. And I can't tell if the Oprichniki are listening or not, as usual. Looks like it's gonna be an especially harsh winter. On a different note, what the hell's up with that tree? It almost looks like a giant tower. Wait, this one here in the back? That definitely looks like a tower. Or this one, the small one here. This one doesn't look that much like a tower. In this version of history, demonic beasts have been present since the very beginning. Humanity here evolved along a particularly unique route in order to combat both the beasts and the perpetual blizzard that shrouded the land. In this world, there's nothing worse than weakness. To die is to admit defeat. Here, strength is justice, and justice, strength. It's a world of permafrost, where the notion of might makes right has been taken to its logical conclusion. And now, the Livermet and his companions are about to set foot in this alternate history. Morning, 4. Oh, my mic cut all of that out. Well, it is what it is. It's been a week since all that went down. Wait, what? It's been a week? So we're doing some time shenanigans, I see.
Good morning, Senpai. Are you awake?
Of course I am.
Oh, good. Then I hope you don't mind if I come in. I brought you some breakfast.
Okay. So time has been moving faster while we were traveling within the imaginary access world number thingy.
Of course, we still only have rations and only enough for another 6 days too.
It's a lot better than nothing. Thanks, Smash. Rations, not rations. Oh my god.
We're still continuing our zero sale. It's been about a week since we embarked. Fortunately, the enemy organization that took over Chaldea doesn't seem to have followed us here. But I wish I knew how long this was going to continue. This is one of the fundaments of our universe. But time doesn't intrinsically have a past or a future. Those are just axes we come up with to help us keep track of it. As long as time goes on, a little shake-up before and or after won't make any difference. But here in Void Space, time doesn't go on. We won't suffer the effects of age as long as we stay here, but we also don't know what will happen once we emerge into normal space. We might return at exactly the instant we left, or we might find that we've been gone for hundreds of years.
I see.
I wouldn't be surprised if we just aged instantly as soon as we exit Void Space, like when Urashima Taro opened the Tamatebako.
I see. That's unsettling.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for a nightmare fuel here, Mesh.
Still, Da Vinci says that she's been working on correcting the disparity between us and the outside so that that won't happen. Maybe it would be best if you talk to her yourself, Senpai. Why don't we go to the cockpit? I must say, I was relieved to find out the shadow borders and interior is more spacious than it looks from the outside. Da Vinci says she managed to give it twice as much room by warping its internal space.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to that, we had just enough living facilities to cover the bare necessities. I do feel a little bad that all 4 staff members have to share one room though. Thank you for your concern, Vo. I have special needs as a demi-servant, so I'm staying in the treatment room by myself. As for the other private rooms, oh yes, Director Goredolf is staying in the captain's quarters.
Of course.
Da Vinci has her capsule in the computer room, and Holmes seems to be sleeping in the workshop.
Okay.
We also have air conditioning, a storage room, and an armory, although the new director has prohibited us from going in there. And since we have 2 large cruisers worth of space, Da Vinci and Holmes were even able to make the cockpit/bridge several meters wide. Alright, let's head to the cockpit now.
Wait, by new director you mean... Goredolf? Bro, why do we listen to him? He doesn't... There's no hierarchy here. He's not a director right now. He's just a guy that we saved. Chaldea doesn't exist.
Enough of this nonsense. You flimsy excuse for a detective. Why do you insist on keeping us here? We must be in a safe zone by now. It is, as I have said, a more difficult question than you seem to realize. We must first discuss how we might even define a safe zone. For example, can we say that we're safe here in void space thanks to a lack of enemies in our vicinity? I'm afraid the answer is a resounding no. For that matter, there are no enemies to be found in void space. Consequently, we need not concern ourselves with attempts of pursuit.
Bro is yapping again.
No, what we must concern ourselves with is a threat far greater, one that quite literally surrounds us. In other words, my good music, the question is not one of when we should emerge, but of how. You mean to tell me it's not even possible for us to leave? How can you be so blasé about such a nightmarish prospect?
It looks like Holmes and the new director are getting along nicely, Senpai. I'm always sorry to interrupt them. Good morning, everyone. The Livermet and Mesh Kyrielite reporting in for the latest status update.
Morning.
Ah, good morning, you two. Have you already had breakfast?
Yes, thank you. I had an Italian cuisine ration myself. and Senpai is just about to have his.
Oh, so your lower level employees are stuck with rations, eh? How sad.
Can we throw this guy out of the window?
I had a plate of warm French toast and tea with extra milk for myself. It is, of course, important to my role as captain. The captain needs a lot of calories to have enough energy to keep the crew together.
I swear. Who do you think you are? Hugging all the halfway decent, non-perishable for yourself.
Nothing wrong with that. The quality of one's diet has a pronounced effect on one's mental state, after all.
Ugh.
Those who are unwilling to endure discomfort should make effort to eat well on a daily basis. Besides, a hot cup of tea is a small price to pay if it helps eliminate the great source of disorder in our little community. Don't you agree, Mr.
Manure. I like calling him Manure because it sounds like shit.
Manure?
Well, I can't argue with that. Especially when the guy who's less willing to deal with discomfort than anyone else is managing it.
You mean me? Not to worry, I still have a store of my own little remedy to fall back on. If the time ever comes when I need to calm my nerves, it should do the trick nicely. Why, I can't keep going like this for a month. Oh, never mind how strong your willpower is. You still haven't answered my question, Holmes. But you just told me that it isn't that you refuse to emerge, but that you can't emerge. What did you mean by that? And remember, I've appointed you Chaldea's new administrative advisor.
Well, thank you, Goredolf, for allowing us to be an advisor. Or allowing Holmes to be an advisor. How grand of you.
How about you show a little gratitude for the appointment? Now, tell me exactly what's going on. I'm not normally particularly concerned with titles, but I must say, being an administrative advisor has been a novel experience. To be honest, I'm rather excited to be exercising my own untapped talents to meet this job's demands.
How did that end up happening? Does Director Goredolf have a death wish or something?
How grand of you.
Well, he's already got Da Vinci serving as his technical advisor, right? He probably just appointed Holmes to administrative stuff because he doesn't have any other managers to help him right now.
Oh, wrong voice. Sorry, Manure.
I can hear you, you know. No, come on, Holmes, out with it. Are we going to survive, or aren't we? I'm afraid survive is too broad of a term for me to provide a satisfactory answer.
Bro!
But I can at least outline the possible results of our emergence. Strictly speaking, it's not that we cannot emerge, rather, we have nowhere to emerge to. At the present moment, we're voyaging across the void space, a world existing on a negative vector, to put it another way. So in order to return to reality, we need a connection to do it. An anchor, if you will.
Okay. Like what?
Fortunately, anything should be able to serve as an anchor as long as it exists in reality.
Okay. I exist. Well, I don't. Not anymore. Well, everything that's in here no longer exists in reality because now it's in the negative number space, so...
So, as long as someone here has such a connection, we should be able to escape from this void space. However, we're unable to do so at this time, which means the world itself has been utterly wiped clean.
That's ridiculous. What do you mean wiped clean? There's nothing left anywhere.
I'm certainly willing to admit that it was terrifying seeing those meteoroids, I suppose they were, falling to Earth while we were in Antarctica. Given their size, the impacts must have been absolutely devastating. No doubt the event was many times worse than the Tunguska event.
Ah. Koyan mentioned.
Terrible as that may be, there's simply no way that they could have been a cataclysm capable of wiping every nation off the face of the earth. And of course, let us not forget the clock tower. London's clock tower has been around for millennia. It's the greatest bastion of magecraft in existence, guarded by hundreds of defense mechanisms. There's no possible way it could be destroyed.
Yeah, I refuse to believe that there's a present where Zalorech dies. I'm pretty sure that guy would survive anything. Well, I guess he could just like use second to magic and just dip out, like, and go to a different timeline. He could just like peace out. Pull a Lovecraft. Mist City? What's Mist City? No one told him about Mist City.
With all due respect, Goredolf, I'm afraid the Mages Association in London has been destroyed as well.
Zalorech is busy watching the magical girls? That sounds about right. Okay, yeah, I thought they were talking about the London Singularity. I wasn't sure though. Okay. Makes sense.
Every single nation, all destroyed, with the exception of those of us here. The entirety of humanity has been wiped from existence. Or at least, so Kirshtaria Wodan believes. Otherwise, he would never have made that proclamation. That's impossible. The world couldn't possibly be destroyed so easily. It couldn't possibly. Right? You all agree, don't you? Why are you looking so glum? Stop that. Deliver, Matt. Deliver, Matt. You may be a cheeky little bastard, but I can tell you have sensibilities much more in line with my own. Go on then. You tell them. Tell them Holmes is making this all up. Go wrong or something.
Yeah, Goredolf, stop living in denial. Stop huffing that copium.
Huh? Don't tell me you're serious about this too. Aren't you like me?
Fuck no. Bro, what? That's such a huge insult.
It can't be. Then there really is nothing at all left on Earth. Not even my beloved Hawaii, or the Monaco Grand Prix, or the racetrack I always dreamed of visiting one day, the Suzuka Circuit.
Those are all in Havarturia.
This is terrible, but then again, this could be our chance to create a brand new organization for Magecraft from scratch. What do you all think? What when life gives you lemons, right?
How would we do that when all the rest of humanity's been wiped out? But hey, if you want to make an association of one, go nuts, old man.
I'm not old. I may have a year or two on you, but I'm still a dashing specimen in the prime of my youth. All that said, we do have one possible exit point. There's something on Earth to which we both have a connection, and that has a solid chance of existing. The Oprichniki, the Bland Guard army that attacked Chaldea.
Oh, I was thinking maybe Da Vinci, because her body is probably still somewhere on Earth. But I guess not.
We know of them and they know of us. And that makes an almost complete connection between our two groups. If we were to emerge now, we would most likely do so wherever they currently are.
You mean?
We'd end up at their HQ.
I see. Right into the heart of enemy territory, eh? That would certainly be extremely dangerous.
Yes, it would. But we can't stay here in void space forever. The Shadow Borders reserves are running low. We're almost out of food, water, and power.
Oh yeah, Da Vinci did get disintegrated into servant dust. True.
Indeed.
Indeed.
She wasn't a doll, I forgot. She was a normal servant.
Indeed. We'll need to emerge soon, no matter what. But I would like to do that, to do so at best possible time. Fortunately, we had a paper moon, a compass capable of measuring standard space and void space simultaneously. We have been using it all this time to look for a comparatively safe location wherever we emerge, which is to say an area devoid of hostiles. Isn't that right, Da Vinci? I take it you're about done by now?
Good morning, everyone. It's me, Da Vinci. No need to fill me in. I've been listening along this whole time. In fact, whenever I'm acting as the computer room's bio unit, I can see everything that happens inside the shadow border. So don't go thinking you can keep any secrets from me, Goredolf. That goes for you too, Holmes.
Oh.
Now then, I've already got my eye on an area crawling with opportunity. I've also gone ahead and plotted a course to emerge there. As luck would have it, we're even nearing a current that should do the trick nicely.
Ugh.
If we head that way now, we could hitch a ride and be carried along that course in about 5 minutes. If we miss that wave, we'll have to wait 10 days for the next one. By that time, the shadow border will be almost completely out of power, so what I'm getting at is...
It's now or never. Let's go. I'm excited.
You got it, that's what I like to hear, delivery man. Make sure to stop by and thank me for being so amazing later. Incidentally, according to the paper moon, this wave will bring us back to standard space approximately 90 days after we left. So, that means we'll be emerging around early April in the year 2020.
Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay, I see.
Man, we've really lucked out. One wrong move and we could have ended up on a wave that would have taken us there 100 years later. If we'd emerged from standard space then... Oh wait, if we'd emerged from into standard space then, it'd probably be way too late to do anything.
Slow down, slow down! You mean a few days difference can affect our exit time that much? Is that normal for zero-cell travel? If we emerged 100 years later, the music residence would be no more than a ruin. You can't do that. That's my house.
Notice how much quicker he is to grasp stuff when it affects him directly.
Oh man, I can't wait for him to change as a character, cause goddamn.
Try to remember that everything on Earth has already been destroyed. Now then, it seems we're faced with a decision. The perfect wave on which we can ride to re-enter reality is nearly upon us. Are you all prepared to take it? There's no telling what the world will look like when we get there. All we can say for certain at this point is that we'll be emerging on the Oprichniki's home turf. We are very likely to be attacked the moment we appear, even so.
Yeah, let's stay the course. We'll just have to take that chance.
What are you, some kind of adventure crazed nut?
What was that, Mr. Manure?
I don't know, we collided with something, and now the left screw has shut down. We found a void space border wall. The collision has damaged our armor. Part of the logic formula is missing.
What did you say? The armor's been damaged. Why did you impoverished fools use such cheap materials? If I still had my fortune, money would have been no object. He must have spent all his money acquiring Chaldea.
Well, this certainly isn't good. We can't maintain this the vehicle's balance anymore. Looks like this is it for our maiden zero sale. At least, we should still be able to raise the bow and re-enter standard space. But after that, I think we'll need to step outside to make repairs.
Holmes.
Quite so. Given the circumstances, our hands are tied. This is indeed the end of our maiden zero cell. All hands, prepare to emerge.
Let's go.
All done talking? Then let's go catch ourselves a wave.
Let's go. I don't care if you agreed to that.
Take your seat. That goes for you too. Wait, you're not to get incapacitated under any circumstances.
Okay.
As long as you're strapped in, you won't suffer any serious injuries. Trust me, I speak from experience.
Activating Paper Moon. Initiating Planet Navigational Chart +- Convergence. Commencing Shadow Borders docking sequence into Reality Boundary. Firing Existence Verification Tether into Reality Space. Opportunity Anchor Point confirmed.
What's going to happen?
Nobody knows. Nobody can even guess. So we must be prepared for anything. The only way we'll learn what awaits us is... what awaits us when we emerge is to see it for ourselves.
Emerging from Void Space. 30 seconds until arrival in Reality Space. Zero cell complete. Emerging into Reality Space.
Nice. Nice. We're leaving the complex plane. 1570. The Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. Permafrost Empire, Anastasia. Nice. Oh, let's see the map. Oh, well, never mind. We're not seeing the map. Let's go into the snow, into the unknown.
Reality Space Anchor attached. Reality Verification complete. Establishing Shadow Borders existence. Zero cell return successful.
I say, I'm alive! I'm alive! My limbs have never felt so solid. It's like I've gained several kilograms since we were in void space.
Attention. An armor plate came loose during re-entry. Further zero cells currently impossible. Please replenish materials and food supplies and perform regular repairs and tune-ups on the Shadow Border to ensure future safe travels.
I see. It's a wonder the Shadow Border held up this wall, given the less than ideal circumstances in which we...
Is this manure?
We did it! We're back on Earth! We can go outside! Fresh air at last!
Oh.
I know. I wonder what it's like outside now. We're not bobbing around, so we're probably on land.
Quit shoving. I know how you feel, but I can't unlock the door until you settle down. Let's see, first we release this bolt. Well now, I suppose I ought to have expected this. Who wouldn't be curious about the state of the world now, given the circumstances? It is, after all, our home. We fought so hard to protect it. The miracle of our return from such a perilous voyage no doubt pales in comparison. Indeed, I would expect nothing less than Chaldea's staff. Though I must say... From Chaldea's staff, I must say, it's a tad too dazzling for me to view directly.
Everyone's rushing toward the cockpit's emergency exit. Are you sure you don't want to join them, senpai?
Yep. Let's go out.
Not you too, delivery man. Damn it, what about me?
Okay, so manure doesn't have Chaldea's staff title card. Good to know.
Is it okay if I leave the monitor for a little? Holmes? I want to see what it's like out there with my own two eyes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Manure, but someone has to stay here and keep an eye on the monitor. After all, I too have been waiting with bated breath to see what lies on the other side of that door.
Oh, is that so? Fine, what do I care? I'm just a sad, lonely geek anyway. Manure always gets the shaft, so why should things change now?
Ayo.
The emergency exit is opening. Senpai, we're finally going to have some natural light. Light?
It's...
Freezing.
How very cold it is. My coat is frosting over. Quick, close the door. Yes, sir. Phew, I thought it was done for, but that snowfield we saw for a brief moment.
Man, that was a close one. Good thing I cramped out the heat. Is everyone okay? You should know better than to just open the door the moment we stop in some strange part of the world. Just you've all learned your lesson, yes? No more going outside after a zero sail until we finish checking the conditions around the anchor point. Failing to follow that protocol could be hazardous to your health. Now, are you all ready to hear my report? Yes, I'm terribly sorry for acting carelessly. So, what's going on with that blizzard? It's a perfectly ordinary blizzard, just like the ones we're all well acquainted with by this point. There's no atmospheric pollution and no hostiles in the area. Presently, the shadow border is smack dab in the middle of the blizzard. The odd bit is that it's 100 degrees below zero out there.
Huh? It's 100 degrees below zero. Wait. So, okay. Okay. So the people that came to Chaldea, so being like Rasputin, Koyan, and Anastasia, they turned the degrees or the temperature inside of Chaldea to minus 100 degrees as well. So I'm guessing it's because they came from here where they're used to this environment and they cranked it down there as well. Okay, interesting.
So, if you plan to go outside and want to live more than a couple minutes, you'll need some serious cold protection. And if that wasn't enough, take a look at this footage.
What is this? Is that an aurora in a storm? It looks like a massive supercell. How am I supposed to figure out the scale here with no frame of reference? It does look like it's rather big, but...
Oh yeah, wait, did they say... It is... I was just kind of guessing that it's Celsius, but... Did they say it? Uh... 100 degrees below zero. Oh, I don't know. Wait, what are we talking about?
How am I supposed to figure out the scale here with no frame of reference? It does look like it's rather big, but...
Oh, it's big, alright. Ready to have your minds blown? This storm is literally endless.
It must be Celsius? Yeah, but then I thought this is NA version of the game, so you never know.
It covers every inch of Russia, like a wall around the entire world. And the aurora blocks all kinds of electromagnetic waves, so it's completely impossible to break through. I can tell some of you want to write it off as just a storm, but you really shouldn't.
Well, I don't know if they adapted the units to, you know, fit the American system because it is NA, the NA version. That's what I'm saying.
This storm can tear steel apart, level entire cities, even destroy the world as we know it. No wonder people thought of it as a god during the Age of Gods. Remember, storms are the single most powerful source of naturally produced energy on the planet. And one this massive is bound to be raging around with all the energy of a nuclear bomb. It stretches as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
Humanity has yet to invent anything in the way of a vehicle capable of breaking through a storm like this. Nothing could get through the storm. No weapon, no vehicle, nothing. Which means
Which means that even once we get the shadow border up and running, we won't be able to leave this place. In short, we're trapped in a world about which we know nothing.
Oh wait, 1 second, guys. I forgot about something. Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot to do this. Give me 1 second. I forgot to upload a video. I just need to click publish, but I forgot it. My bad. My bad. I was just rushing to do the stream and I forgot to click upload. Publish. Here we go. It's live now. Okay, anyways, we're back.
Now, Goredolf. At least we're no longer in any immediate danger. For that matter, the Zero Sail was incredibly dangerous in its own right, since it inverted our very existence into the negative zone. I believe it would benefit our chances of survival tremendously if we were to regroup here. Well, it is certainly an emergency, and we do need to regroup. Da Vinci, does the Shadow Border possess the ability to camouflage itself?
Of course it does. This vessel's designed to handle the void. The void. It's got tons of features. In fact, it has optical and conceptual camouflage. It messes with all the observer's perceptions and senses.
Okay.
Then, for the moment, we needn't worry about danger finding us from the outside. That, of course, does not account for possible problems from the inside. Why do we only have 1 blanket per person? And why are you being so stingy with the heat? Don't you realize it's getting colder in here by the minute? Do you want us to freeze to death?
What other choice do we have, Goredolf? We've gotta save all the power we can right now. Deal with it. Besides, the way things are going, we'll probably starve to death before we freeze to death, since I don't see us finding more food in this mess.
I bet the new director outlives us all. So we don't have anything left to eat.
Don't worry, we still have a little bit left. I'm just saying we need to find more food and soon.
Indeed, food is but one of several problems we face. Let us take a stock of our current situation.
I've got a reading on the temperature out there. It's exactly what technical advisor Da Vinci said it was. 100 degrees below zero. No human being could survive in this. As for our position, it looks like we're somewhere in Russia.
Russia? Damn, so Holmes was right. We have literally fallen into the Oprichniki's laps. But, hang on, how's that possible? I thought we were adrift for some time, but how could we reach Russia from Antarctica?
I know we were adrift.
We would have had to sail halfway across the world for that to happen. Did void space make that possible?
More or less. In void space, real-world distances have no meaning. Instead, the distance we can travel corresponds exactly to the time it takes to calculate coordinates and verify our existence. Now, take a look at the paper moon.
Oh, here it is. It looks like a turtle. Oh, okay.
That's a two-dimensional world map. I can see 7 locations that seem to be layered differently than the rest of the map.
So they are. I didn't notice at first since this thing loops around on itself, but you're right. It reminds me of the 7 singularities that caused the incineration of humanity, though of course the current circumstances differ substantially. The 7 singularities existed at different points in time, a vertical axis. But in this time period, these 7 abnormal regions exist simultaneously. And Russia, where we are now, is one such region.
Are they singularities?
It's too early to tell. Given what Kirshtaria said during his transmission, I believe these regions are not the past, but...
Yeah, it's so cold. But I finished looking over the shadow border.
Nice work. You must have been freezing. Even in just the few short minutes you were out there. So, how's my baby holding up?
Well, frankly, it won't be possible to make repairs. For starters, we don't have a logic formula that lets us withstand void space, nor do we have the armor plating we would need to carve the formula into. And well, the engine's not in great shape after we overtaxed it. We'll need at least a little time to get it back up and running. It's so cold, but at least it's not as bad now. It should warm up a little once it gets to midday. As long as we avoid working at night, we should be able to get by with just snowsuits. Yo, Kuro, I appreciate it, but I would prefer it if we keep the chat in English just because I can't moderate in any other language. So, let's keep the chat in English. Wait, as long as we avoid working at night, we should be able to get by with just our snowsuits. Okay.
Glad to hear it. Make sure you grab a hot shower before you catch cold or anything. This is the one time you'll get to rest up as much as you want. In fact, maybe you'd prefer a hot bath?
No, thank you. A hot towel will do. We really have to conserve electricity now, after all.
Good. Let's take matters one problem at a time. At the moment, our most pressing concern is the Singularity-esque location. I trust our new director has no issue with us investigating this land and correcting the problem.
New director? No, not at all. Zeno, did you, say what I said?
As a devoted magecraft practitioner myself, I cannot turn a blind eye to this matter. If there's a singularity to be corrected, we must do so simply as a matter of course.
Yeah, thanks Zeno, thanks Zeno.
Furthermore, the shadow border armor is damaged, and we are unable to move from our current location. In which case, one of us must venture out and find someone with whom we can barter or negotiate and arrange for a suitable replacement for our missing armor plate.
He's rebelling too. Yes, yes.
And fix the singularity while they're at it.
I've got this.
I see you're quite eager to help, Mr. Delivermat, perhaps even recklessly so, but for the moment, I'll spare you the lecture. You may not currently have any servants capable of aiding you in battle, but you're still a master. Furthermore, you're far and away the most experienced fighter out of everyone here. At this point, you're the only one we can send to investigate this area. It'll be extremely dangerous. As the administrative advisor, I'm ashamed I must ask this of you.
Then, will you be escorting Senpai as his bodyguard, Holmes?
Naturally. I'll do so to the best of my ability. Fieldwork is, of course, one of my many specialties. Now, regarding your mystic code.
Wait, that won't do at all.
Director Goredolf?
Holmes, you're one of our precious few fighters. As the only servant capable of handling this situation, I forbid you from leaving this vehicle.
With what authority exactly?
This armored car is the last bastion of humanity itself.
There must be a combat-ready servant here to defend it. I do kind of agree though. I do agree that there must be some kind of backup here.
So, you are to stay here and do exactly that, Holmes. Understand? That's a direct order from our commander.
Oh? If it's just a servant you need, there's another one right here, you know? Or have you already forgotten about me and my genius?
You're not a real servant. You're just an imitation who's lost any combat ability you may have once had. Holmes is the only real fighter we have, and we can't afford to send him out into a dangerous area
we still know nothing about. Delivermat, during our investigation, you adamantly refused to cooperate with us, correct? Each and every time we asked you if a certain report was all made up, and insisted you lot never actually saved the world. All you said was Caldia fulfilled its mission admirably. Yep. All good, Cora, all good. Not bad for a youngster like yourself. Indeed, I commend your attitude. As such, I see no problem whatsoever with my plan. You're a proven warrior, as you demonstrated by repairing the past singularities. What sort of director would I be if I didn't trust a proven master? A poor excuse for one, that's what. And so, I'm placing my implicit trust in you. So listen up. You are to go in this expedition alone. The rest of us will relay instructions to you from this operations room.
What? You can't make Senpai handle this alone.
Does that mean you are withdrawing the testimony you proved to the inquiry board? God, this guy is... Oh, he's so hard to stand. Warrior claims that Caldia had not been sitting around merely twiddling its thumbs for the last year, no more than lies.
Indeed, both Mr. Delivermat and the new director are correct. The Shadow Border's destruction would mean the end of humanity itself. It's indeed important that we investigate the area, but we must concentrate the bulk of our efforts on keeping the Shadow Border and the Paper Moon safe. Therefore, I'll remain to guard the Shadow Border and do whatever I can to aid the expedition from here. All that said, the fact remains that it would also be reckless to send Mr. Delivery out on his own.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't save the world on my own. We never claimed that.
It's 100 degrees below zero outside, and there's no telling what else might be lying in wait.
I know that. I won't send him off without a buddy. Let's see. One of you called me an old man. What was his name again? Saute? Picata?
Oh, crap.
It's the cooking method that uses butter and lemon juice. No, I'm not saying it.
That's it. Manure. Manure.
I'm pretty sure it's like Munier, but...
Manure.
Get your armaments in order. You'll be joining Delivermat in this mission. Or expedition.
Yeah, I knew it. Why me?
You're an operator. Your job is to man the controls and keep an eye on the monitors. Now that the border is packed, this is simply the best way for you to make yourself useful. Besides, if worse comes to worse, I know someone who can fill in as the driver.
Manure, okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but... Damn it. Guess I got no choice.
Wait. I'll go with Senpai. I believe that would be the best possible option. For one thing, I have even fewer ways to be useful here than Mr. Manure does.
Manier? Yeah, manure.
And I can also fight for brief periods, just like I did at Caldia.
I'm afraid that's a course of action I cannot support. What about you, Da Vinci?
Pack Dragon? What's up? Oh, tomorrow. Pack Dragon. Tomorrow is the new Uma Musume movie. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I hate to say it, but I do think Delivermat will need a companion, and Mash is an old hand when it comes to investigating unexplored areas by now. As long as she agrees not to engage in combat as a servant unless absolutely necessary, and to focus solely on providing support. She's the best partner Delivermat could ask for. It's not my place to try and stop her.
Hey, Mesh.
Yes, Senpai?
Let's go explore this place together.
Of course, Master. I'd be happy to accompany you on this expedition. Good, good. Fortunately, I expected something like this might happen one day, so I suppose this is as good a time as any to show you the mystic code I made for exploring polar regions.
You just expected this to happen? Fair.
Here you go, delivery mat. In mesh. Here's a snowsuit I made just for you.
Thanks.
Excellent. Then be off with you.
Man. Oof.
I do not throw your lives away. If you must die, make sure that you find a valuable lead before you do so.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Seriously, you need to work on your goodbyes.
Maybe just don't speak.
What's wrong with that? I thought it was quite encouraging speech.
Why, you are serious. You're a noble through and through, aren't you? I'm amazed you managed to survive this long without dying in solitude. Did you just luck out and get a really good maid or something?
How have you know? I have never experienced solitude once in all my life. My tutor, Tool Fourth, was so strict she could barely leave me alone. I do not care. Ugh, what an impudent little familiar. If only you acted as cute as you look.
God, it's... Ugh. He'll get better. He'll get better. He'll get better.
It's painful to read his dialogue right now, but he's gonna get better.
Oh, what's up? Can I add... Yeah. Do I also have a new... I don't have a new mystic code.
Where's my snowsuit?
Oh. Who was the homunculus in Apocrypha with the short-ish hair that beat Gordes? Oh, I remember her. Okay, that's cool.
There we go. It can't hurt to wear a snowsuit over your Arctic mystic code. Not it's likely to do much good when it's freaking 100 degrees below out there.
Oh, I see. So it's over our other mystic code. It can't hurt to wear a snowsuit over your Arctic. Okay. Oh no, it's a swimsuit or a snowsuit over our new mystic code. I see.
Listen, I know what Goredolf said, but make sure you don't go taking any unnecessary risks. Just take it easy and focus on staying alive first and foremost.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, and Mash? I don't want you overdoing it either, okay? Got it? I know that you really helped us out back at Chaldea.
Swim soon.
But the fact is, you've got serious limits as a demi-servant, so if you encounter any hostiles, you just focus on keeping your distance. All the more so if the delivery mat is in a tight spot. Whatever it takes, you two better make it back here alive.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Manure.
Oh, and delivery mat, you take this.
Oh yeah, some music on the way.
This is...
Listen up. We're going to investigate the surrounding area first. Once we find something of interest, we'll let you know and tell you where to go. If you can manage to secure a ley line, you should be able to summon servants again. As for power, you'll just have to make do somehow. Maybe take advantage of a natural phenomenon?
We're powering it with lightning?
natural phenomenon.
I bet Da Vinci and Holmes will figure something out. You're the one who took care of all those singularities. I don't have to tell you that what an accomplishment that is. You've met at least one or two servants who are crazy enough to answer a summon, no matter the circumstance. So, as long as you can get the bare minimum of energy into that spirit origin graph, you ought to be able to summon at least one servant.
Can we learn some like lightning magecraft or something so that we can power it?
You probably won't be,
Or electricity magecraft?
you probably won't be able to get a really strong one though. Our magical energy supply here doesn't hold a candle to Chaldea's. But even so, any heroic spirit you can get to help you would be a godsend at this point. So do what you gotta to make that happen.
Got it.
Honestly, I have no idea what's coming. The doctor's gone, and so's more than half of our staff.
True, I don't want to learn from Tesla. That is true.
I never thought things could get even worse than they were back in Orleans.
Oh, that sucks, team. That sucks. Hope you have a strong start on the new account though. Then that's unfortunate though.
And here we are, just like back then. You're our only hope, delivery Matt. Good luck.
You can count on me.
I know we can. Oh, and if it's not asking too much, try to find some fish. Do that, and I'll treat you to some of the best home cooking you've ever had.
That's good.
I'm all set too, Master. Let's go.
Man, what a blizzard.
Oh, are you going to be okay in this cold?
Oh, I think you'll probably be fine.
Testing, testing. Hello, can you guys hear me? You can? Great. Looks like we got comms working. Not sure what kind of range we'll get in this storm though. Now then, the first order of business will be to look for a ley line. Here's what I'm thinking. Start by heading north, then turn east. If you still haven't found a ley line after a while, then you can continue west. Once that's done, come back to the shadow border before you check out the south. What do you think of that? Any thoughts to share? Am I doing a better job than, me?
You're the same dependable Da Vinci you always were.
Great, glad to hear it. Alright, I'll be checking in every 5 minutes, so if you stop hearing from me, that's your cue to turn around and head back. Got that, you two?
Got it.
Understood, Da Vinci.
Oh, and let me be clear about one thing. If you encounter any locals, leave the negotiations to us. Even over comms, I can cast a simple charm spell to win over any ordinary person you run into. Maybe you should only use that as last resort, Director. Charm spells do work quickly, but their effects also wear off rapidly as well. There would be no way of knowing when an unwitting collaborator might return to their senses. As such, I believe it would be both safer and wiser for you to employ your natural charms here. Should we encounter any locals, I believe the best thing to do would be for Mr. Deliverman to initiate the negotiations. Once both parties have reached a mutual understanding, we can then have them come to the border. I see. Indeed, my own natural charisma would be the surest way to succeed. Oh. Very well. We shall use your plan then. Da Vinci, is there any pomade to be found at this car? I'll need to make sure my hair is perfect for the occasion. First impressions are everything after all.
Sure, I can whip together, I can whip something up that will do the trick. Damn, Holmes, you play them like a fiddle.
Well, I am the world's greatest detective. Besides, I wasn't being entirely untruthful. Goredolf does have a certain dignity, the sort that comes from being raised in a distinguished noble family. And that's something that Mr. Deliverman can and should do without.
Oh.
Okay, Master, let's start heading north.
Okay, here we go. Let's start the story.
This blizzard really does go as far as the eye can see. And it seems the temperature has dropped even lower since we left.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Only cold, eh? You have my amazing mystical to thank for that. The temperatures you're experiencing right now can freeze hot water or turn a banana hard enough to use as a hammer.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough heading north. Now try going east. Understood. Okay, Master, let's head east. Master, take a look at that.
What exactly? The tower? Yeah.
That doesn't look like the bands of light we saw in the singularities. What could it be? A skyscraper? A tower?
It's the lens at the end of the world. Maybe it's a tree?
Whatever it is, it's certainly enormous. What was that noise? Da Vinci! Yep, I'm detecting a hostile from here. Looks like a low-rank phantasmal. Maybe a demonic beast? Just one of them, but it's headed your way from the east. It looks like it looks to be spoiling for a fight.
Got it.
Yes, Master, let's head south. What's that roar?
I'm picking up new hostiles at delivery at 12 and 9 o'clock. And another one at his 6. They're surrounded. Oh god, now there's 6 more. That cry earlier must have signaled others. They just keep coming.
So, they know the sound of their prey. These creatures would appear to understand how to hunt. Which means there's an established ecosystem, even in this frigid world. But that is a matter for later. Mr. Deliveryman, Da Vinci, I'm sorry to ask you to break the rules right off the bat. Miss Kyrielite, I trust you know what to do. Make your way through the demonic beast to the south and return here at once.
Wait, what's going to
happen if you lead a huge pack of demonic beasts here? Remember, the Shadow Border is the very last bastion of humanity.
Well, here we go.
At any rate, I'll find the weakest link in their formation and try to break through. Master, your orders, please.
Alright, don't push yourself too hard.
Yes, Master.
What do you mean level 40? Why are we still weakened? Please. Reach out. Yeah, I think it is a new battle team, yeah. Ooh. This might be a tough one. Fuck. Never left Salem.
神明会長私は最悪の席に立つ神明会長落ち着いて了解はいそれは全ての傷全て
Would
の
I
怨
miss?
恨をよ
Absolutely nothing. No worry.
権限せよロードキャメロット
That's a lot of crits. Poison. Do not poison me. You fiend.
倒れません。了解。はい。落ち着いて。落ち着いて。はっ。ふっ。やー。
Big
これ
crit.
倒します。
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Yes, Master. We need to make our escape while we can.
I could solo them, Kev. I could solo them. I had Atlas ready at my disposal. Mesh? Oh, here they are. They're a window 50-50.
A gun! A rifle, in point of fact. Judging by the sound, one wielded it would seem by a skilled marksman, considering they incapacitated the beast with a single shot to the head. Well done.
Take this. Are you guys nuts? What were you thinking, running into the middle of a creature attack?
Huh?
Okay, okay. I'm guessing you guys came from the capital looking for something to eat, but you're gonna have much more luck out there in the boonies. Wait, you're not gonna have much more luck out there in the boonies. What the? A wolf man? What the hell are you guys? Why is your skin so smooth?
Wait, please wait.
Please calm down. Wait a second. Are you guys mages?
Huh?
Damn it. Come on, follow me. Huh. Creatures are cowards, but if you stick around too long, they'll call more friends and overwhelm you.
He just hefted that huge demonic beast like it was nothing.
Come on, move it. Let's go along with them, Mesh. With them.
Fine, I'll bring up the rear. Master?
Damn it. The creatures are restless today. What'd you guys do to get them so worked up? I don't know. Come on, keep moving. Otherwise, the creature will have you for dinner. Unless their noise attracts Diavoltron first.
I'm sorry, what's a Diavoltron?
A giant serpent with multiple heads that can wipe out an entire village easy as you like. Don't you guys know anything? No. Okay, we're here. Oh. Oh. Damn it. The Oprichniki are on patrol. They'll collect my kill as taxes. Listen up. Don't let any other Yaga see you. You're saying words, my guy. They're always looking for more sacrifices for the Oprichniki.
Oprichniki.
We're gonna find somewhere to hide. What's up with you guys? Aha, I see how it is. The Oprichniki are after you guys. Come with me. An enemy of the Oprichniki is a friend of mine. I think I can help you out if you have something to offer in return.
Master,
Yeah, let's go. Davol means devil and Tron means throne. Okay. Interesting.
alright, we'll accompany you.
Good. Come on, you Koldun. Hey, if it isn't Patsy. Try to stay out of sight. Do you smell that weird scent too? Is it coming from those two? Patsy? It's coming from this demonic beast, obviously. Didn't bleed it out properly. No leisure for the poor, huh? You sure you're gonna make it through the winter like that? I guess you're not worried about yourself, huh? Nope, I've got plenty stored away. If you ever find yourself running low on food, how about I sell you some of the cheap? But you will have to tell me where your best hunting grounds are. I'll think about it. See you around. Hey, your little friends there wouldn't be with the rebel army, would they? Because if they are, you know I've got to report them to the Oprichniki. Tsar's decree and all. If these guys turn out to be with the rebel army, I'm gonna tell the Oprichniki you and I are the best of friends. Come on, cut it out. We're not friends, we barely know each other. You sure about that? Because we've been having a good long talk for a while now. Can't you feel everyone else watching us? Damn it. Lamau. Alright, let's hurry up and get to my house before anyone else comes sniffing around. Good, the Oprichniki still don't know you're here.
Thank you so much.
Don't need your thanks. Just give me something as compensation. It's all about bartering, right?
Something, huh? What should we do, senpai?
Would information suffice?
Ha! What the hell is that?
Magecraft-based communication. Since you realize those two are mages, I assumed your kind would possess a deep knowledge of magecraft. But judging from your response, it appears that your kind have only heard of magecraft. Am I correct?
Oh, so it's not actually real.
I assure you it is, and speaking to you in person, albeit from a great distance. Now, as I was saying, if you possess any information that may be of use to you, we're happy to provide it.
Don't suppose you know of any good hunting grounds, do you?
If the location of a Krichat's nest would suffice, then yes, we found a number of them.
Krichat's nest, huh? Nice. Those things are pushovers.
Pushovers? Those?
Well, yeah. You can actually kill them as long as you shoot them or hit them hard enough. Way better than the demonic beasts who just won't die.
Very well. I'm prepared to share the locations of these Krichat nests. So first, I would appreciate you telling us everything you know about this place.
Can you tell us your name? My name, huh? They say that if you ever tell a Koldun your name, you'll be cursed.
Excuse me, but what are these Koldun? I can tell you Minas, but beyond that...
It means mage. I've never seen one before, but there's a whole bunch of them in the Imperial family, right? Then again, Koldun or not, you don't seem like much of a threat. I doubt you could curse anyone if you tried. Damn. I've never been good with curses, yeah. Alright, my name is Patsy. Now, who are you guys?
I'm Mash Kyrielite.
Sherlock Holmes.
And I'm Delivery Mat. Mash, Sherlock, and Delivery Mat, huh? Alright, now what are you guys? If the Oprichniki are after you, does that mean you're with the rebel army?
Rebel army? Hang on, we're not...
some questions. Let's try asking some questions. Well, are you or aren't you?
First, we have some questions of our own.
I don't think so. First, you need to answer my...
What year is it right now?
Huh?
Holmes is right. That's the first thing we need to confirm. It is abnormally cold, even for Russia. It can't possibly be the Russian we know. That would mean we're in a different time period, just like the singularities.
I don't know why you're asking such a stupid question, but fine. It's 2020. What about it? Okay, interesting.
I see. What about that enormous storm? It appears to be nothing so much as a solid wall composed of incredibly powerful wind. Is that normal?
Hell no, it's not. Been living here in Russia for 20 years and I've never seen anything like it before. Okay. Is it true what they say about the world getting closed off?
It would seem that it is. As of right now, the only place we can confirm actually exists is Russia. We came here from beyond Russia to see if we can do something about it.
Beyond? You mean from outside Russia? I don't know what they're talking about. What could you mean? Could you mean outside Russia? There is nothing outside Russia. Any land people could have lived on should be long gone by now. I guess it could be from the Bunnies, but then again, they're not Yaga either. Maybe they really are from... maybe there really are still other nations out there. Alright, I can tell you got your own stuff you're dealing with. But I'm not gonna pry. I'm not looking for friends. So then, why's a bunch of outsiders like you on the outs with the Oprechniki?
Unfortunately, your guess is as good as ours. We still don't even know what they really are. That being the case, we would tremendously appreciate if you could tell us, what are the Oprechniki?
You're kidding me. How did you survive this long without even knowing that? The Oprechniki are brutal hunters. Even the Terrible's personal bodyguards. I see.
Ivan, the Terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna pick who just so that give me a bit more details about him.
I'm afraid a detailed explanation will have to wait. For the moment, I'll simply say this. Even the Terrible was the Tsar and Grand Duke of all of Russia. He was also the greatest monster of the 16th century, an orator, and a tyrant. His greatest talent and passion lay in torture.
Wait a moment. Patsy just told us that this is still the year 2020. If it is, why would even the Terrible's bodyguard still be around?
Maybe he's a servant? Well? A servant? You guys have some pretty bizarre questions. Even the Terrible's alive and well. He's been around for almost 500 years, so he's the oldest Yaga of all. True, Robert.
What?
I take it the Naga are your kind.
That's right. Jeez, you outsiders really don't know anything, do ya? How the hell did you all survive this long, being this ignorant? You've been living under a rock for the last few hundred years or something. Then again, they do say this kind of ignorance is common for mages. You're not wrong on that one. It's kinda true. We don't know much. So, you really have been living under a rock all this time. Explains why you look like the old species. You do know about the Great Cold Wave that happened 450 years ago, right? The new ice age, they say, happened after a meteor struck the planet. Once that hit, Earth turned into an ice planet. It could go cold... Wait. It got so cold that the old species, the humans, couldn't survive here anymore. Okay. Okay. They said that none of the other countries were able to handle the cold, so their populations died out. But Russians have always dealt with the cold, so we had it better here. Ah yes, minus 100 degrees. Easy. Even so, we still lost about 90% of our population. Hell, we nearly lost the whole damn country. So, before that could happen, even the Terrible and a mage developed a plan. We, the Yaga, are the result.
Does that mean you're a mixture of demonic beast and a human?
What the? Who are you? And why are you so tiny?
Don't mind me. I'm just a passing genius, doing as geniuses do. So the people of Russia were combined with demonic beasts via some kind of magecraft. Do I have that right?
Yeah, got it in one. Not that I remember any of it myself though. I've been a Yaga my whole life. This is my first time ever seeing the old human species.
I see. That explains quite a lot. Thank you, Patsy.
Now, who are you guys anyway? And the liver med.
We're members of the Kaldia Security Organization. It's our job to ensure the preservation of humanity.
Now I have even more questions. Basically, we're here to save the world? Question mark? Huh, well ain't that something. So are you like a bunch of idiots then? Yeah, pretty much.
I understand how fantastical that might sound, but I assure you, we're deadly serious.
Well, whatever. Whatever nutty plan you guys got up your sleeve. If it'll shake things up around here, I'm all for it. True, cat. After all, you're the first outsiders I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, I'll do you a favor and forget I ever heard your nonsense. Just hurry it up with the hunting grounds info.
Very well then. Show me a map and I'll tell you where to go.
You better not be pulling my tail about this. Alright, this is our town here.
So this is Yaga Smolensk. And this city, far up to the northeast, must be Yaga Moscow. In that case, this spot here is one of the hunting grounds I discovered earlier.
Just so you guys know, I may hate Oprichniki, but I hate liars even more. Now stay put until I get back. Got it? Don't worry, we'll hold down the fort while you're gone. Good, but don't go touching my food. I'm saving it all to make it through the winter.
Looks like he's gone to check out those hunting grounds. By the way, Holmes, can I pick your brain for a moment?
What is this place? Why have humans been combined with demonic beasts?
To survive.
That violates one of Magecraft's strictest taboos. Is that what all singularities are like?
Bro, say that to Marisbury. He's been making fake babies to make them more suitable vessels.
It would hardly be unusual for one. What is abundantly clear is that this is not our own history.
Still.
What is it, Master?
Fake babies? Well, not fake babies. Real babies, but making them for vessels. Something seems different about the singularity.
Regardless, we know now that the opponent you two must face is even the Terrible, a version of him who has somehow managed to survive the approximately 500 years, strange as that may sound. The Oprichniki were indeed even the Terrible's personal bodyguards. Now then, Goredolf, allow me to ask you something. Yes? What is it, Holmes? Are you certain the Oprichnik you defeated was not, in fact, human? Oh yes, absolutely. He dissolved into nothing once I soaked him with a good golf punch.
I socked him.
From the look of it, I would guess he was a familiar of some sort. I concur. I too sensed nothing human about them during my own skirmishes. Originally, the Oprichniki were a corps of soldiers established by Ivan the Terrible himself. It's said they dressed completely in black, carried around dog heads and whips made from bristling animal pelts, and only rode black horses. Their job was to eradicate the Tsar's enemies. It is said they would set upon their opponents like dogs and clean them off as swiftly as a broom gathering dust. They swore absolute loyalty to the Tsar and committed all manner of unspeakable atrocities in his name. But none of them became heroic spirits. As Goredolf surmised, their familiars belonging to even the terrible.
Did he make them with his novel phantasm, sort of skill?
Those are certainly the two most likely possibilities. The terror the Oprichniki wrought swept throughout all of Russia, after all. It's quite possible that creating them would or could have become a skill or even noble phantasm he possesses. And if the Oprichniki are still terrorizing all of Russia,
Does that mean even the Terrible is the servant responsible for the attack on Chaldea?
illusion of choice.
Oh right, he isn't a servant. He is his flesh and blood, just like Nero was.
Nonetheless, we have far too few options available to us at this point. As such, our first order of business should be securing a ley line.
Well, as luck would have it, I detected something that looked an awful lot like a ley line back when the Livermet and Mash were making their escape with Paty. Unfortunately, it's quite a ways away from your current position. It'd be extremely risky for the two of you to head there alone.
Well, then just have that fart freak take you there. Oh, true.
There has to be something in it for Patsy.
We don't have the time to think about that. That thing may stand to gain.
What? Wait. What that thing may stand to gain? Bro is hella racist. Okay.
The moment these creatures combine themselves with demonic beasts, they cease to be human.
Either way, we should wait for Patsy to come back. We may not be able to convince him to take us, but maybe he'll at least tell us about a safe path.
It looks like I found myself a real bunch of weirdos. I only ever heard about the old species in legends. I mean, it is a race, right?
It's a different race. It's a...
Seeing how weak they are in person, it's a wonder they survived as long as they did. I guess technically they're our ancestors. Maybe that's why I never thought to eat them. I can always leave them to fend for themselves if they don't have anything to offer, but it looks like they know a whole bunch of good hunting grounds. And more than anything, they're new. I've never seen anything like them before in my life. Most Yaga wouldn't be comfortable with that, but oddly enough, it doesn't bother me at all. I know it's things like that that put me at odds with the other Yaga. Oftentimes, I'll find myself thinking, asking myself questions like, why do we have to be strong? Why is it wrong to be weak? And why? Why are we always starving for something, never feeling satisfied? Whenever anyone hears me, they just laugh. They tell me I'm a fool and ask why I would waste my time thinking about meaningless crap. I know it's meaningless just as much as anyone. I wish I could stop myself from thinking about these things too, but... Hey, Patsy! Hey, Patsy! What is it? Are you going hunting? So what if I am? Sorry, but those hunting grounds belong to the town. Why do you think I only hunt strays? Oh, why do you think I only hunt the strays? Those stray demonic beasts belong to the town too. Not that any are straying off anyway, since that spot's been closed down. Is that so? Fine. I'll just have to find somewhere else to hunt, won't I? I glared at the jackass as I turned around and headed off in the opposite direction from the sealed-off hunting grounds. It's not just him, the other Yaga are all keeping their eyes on me too, making sure I don't go messing up their territory. Some demonic beasts are easier to hunt than others. The creatures tend to be on the harder side, since they'll keep calling in reinforcements until you're overwhelmed, but there are some places it's manageable. Like, say, a ravine that leads to a dead end. Somewhere the other creatures can't hear their pack mates cries for help. Yaga have taken advantage of that and set up hunting grounds that make it easy to harvest demonic beasts. It may not compare to what I hear in the old times where like when they used to breed through when they used to breed enough domesticated beasts on farms for everyone to eat. But nowadays, hunting grounds like that, where you can hunt in safety and rest easy knowing the beasts will multiply again over time, are lifelines for us. Which is why it only takes getting labeled as a weakling once for everything to go south. It doesn't take long for Yaga to die if we don't get enough to eat, and this town is ruthless about seeing the runt of the litter cut loose. The whole town makes it a point to eliminate nearby villages, carry favor with the Tsar, and kowtow to the oprichniki. They know about the Yaga's ironclad law, that only the strong may eat, and maliciously use it against us. I know I'm skating on thin ice myself, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't defy the Tsar. I've got no choice but to run from the oprichniki. But if these humans I've met really are mages, and they really do end up saving the world, maybe that will help this constant ache in my chest go away, even a little. Of course, I still don't know if I can even trust them. Okay. Oh, okay, I was like, what? Okay, well, I'll be damned. I can't remember the last time I killed this many. With a haul like this, I could still scrape by even after they pick me clean for taxes. Paty! Where is it? You're looking flush today, aren't you? This is about my taxes, right? Here, take it. Yup, that case takes care of you. How about your mother's taxes? Hey, it's no fur off my snout. Your old lady's not pulling her weight anymore anyway. And you know as well as I do that this town doesn't need any Yaga who can't hunt. Honestly, I don't even know why you bother paying her share. It doesn't make a damn lick of sense. None of your business. Here, there's my mother's share. This town has no use for my mother anymore. She's well aware of that, so all she does is now is wait around to die. Waiting for the time when she finally starves to death. God damn, okay.
Who is it?
Here's some meat. I'll just leave it here.
No, thank you. I don't know how I can repay you.
Don't worry about it.
My husband and son will be home soon. Why don't you stay and eat with us?
No thanks. She doesn't even recognize my face anymore. Bro, this is mega depressing. They say it happens a lot once a Yaga gets up there in years. They say their memories get fuzzy, so they start clinging to them more and more until they end up living the rest of their lives in a fantasy world. There's no point in keeping my mom alive anymore. I should just let her die and become one with the earth. It's not like she'll be any help to me while she's still kicking. Only the strong have the right to eat, and she hasn't been strong for a long time. So then, why do I keep helping her like this? I'm back. Your info was good. Brought in my biggest haul in ages. Hard to believe there was that good of a hunting spot right near the town that nobody ever noticed before. Thanks to your tip, I still got a bunch left over even after paying my taxes. Though I did get a few snide remarks about my haul. Snide remarks. It's a long story, never mind that. What other hunting grounds you got for me? Hurry up and tell me so I can go check it out. Gotta hunt while I've still got the energy.
Of course, of course. Very well then. I imagine you may not have much of a response to this next question, but I must ask nonetheless. What can you tell us about that mysterious tree?
If anything, I was hoping you guys could tell me that. What the hell is that thing?
Do you remember when it first appeared?
About 3 months ago, I'd say. Oh, okay. Everyone was all excited when it first showed up, saying it was a miracle that Tsar performed for us, but it never actually gave us anything useful. Geoprichniki don't react to it either, so all I really know is that it's just a big damn tree. Are we done now? Cause I wanna check out those other hunting grounds well.
Just a moment. Now that we know the full extent of the situation, I'm afraid that information was insufficient.
Ah, come on. I don't have anything else I can trade you. Unless you're after my gun. And you can have that over my dead body.
No, it's not that. We want a kite.
A kite?
All you have to do is collect some materials. I can tell you what we need right now if you like. Now that I have a clearer picture of your people's technological and cultural progress, I'm quite certain you should have little trouble finding them.
Alright, as long as I don't have to leave town.
Thank you. I commend your decisiveness. Good show, Patsy.
What do you want with a kite, Holmes? Shouldn't we have traded for food first?
The Paty one is right. It's been too long since I've had a decent cut of roast beef.
Not at all. Food's crucial too, of course. But as I say, safety first. That is what you're going for, right, Holmes?
Indeed. It'll require a bit of brute strength, but we'll be taking a page from Benjamin Franklin's book.
I see where you're going with this. So you want to connect it to the briefcase?
Oh, a lightning rod.
I do.
That's what I was talking about. Are you trying to generate power?
Precisely. If you're to summon servants again, you'll need a Spirit Origin briefcase, power, and a ley line. That's barbaric. Why, it's downright primitive. Not at all. That briefcase was originally designed to be usable even in eras without electricity. All the Livremet needs to do is make use of it. To make use of it is to draw a summoning circle on a ley line and wait for a single bolt of lightning to strike.
Man, really am a genius, aren't I? I doubt there's anyone else in all of history who could have made the summoning system this streamlined. Ah, being me so awesome.
Alright, so when is the next thunderstorm? Our forecast says tomorrow. Suffice to say that time is not on our side. I'm afraid we must get this kite ready to fly before the end of the day.
Yeah, what's if a ley line is in a cave? True.
Now then, Delivermat. Have you ever made a kite before?
Yes, technically. I have.
Excellent. Now's the time to put that knowledge to use.
Here you go. They're all real easy to find. Now, are you gonna tell me about those other hunting grounds?
Of course. I'm pleased to make an equitable trade.
This one's far. Probably take me a day to get there. Alright, you guys stay put. Don't go outside and don't eat anything besides the food I gave you. Good luck. Man, it feels weird getting a send-off. Patsy is actually growing on me a lot.
Alright then, now it's time for arts and crafts. Remember, without this kite, you'll not be able to summon servants. It's no exaggeration to say that the very fate of the world hinges upon this kite. This may be the most important arts and crafts project in the history of mankind. No pressure.
No, not that one. That one. Yes, you're supposed to cut that one. No, not 3. Not there. Ah, this is so frustrating. Sorry, Da Vinci, but it's not always easy to understand what you mean.
No, not there. How is the kite supposed to fly if you cut that? No. No, that's correct. The next cut needs to be on the opposite side. Really? I never knew there was so much in kite making. I always thought you just stick some posts to fabric like a tent, and the whole thing just flies.
Why are we doing arts and crafts in minus 100 degrees inside the world? Yeah.
Here's some water, Senpai. Just relax and take it nice and easy. I have to say though, this is kind of fun. I only hope it ends up flying well. I can bend the wire we're using for the kite's frame. Senpai, I'm a damage servant after all. Don't be silly. In your normal form, you're even weaker than the liver mat is. Oh, right.
Yep, it's all one single arrow. Or single node, yeah, I guess this entire stream has been one section.
That took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events. I can already hear the rumble of thunder nearby. The kite's design would be fine, or should be fine, but we still don't know whether it will fly in this world. The world is enveloped by a raging storm after all. There's no telling how violently the winds might be blowing at high altitudes. Nonetheless, the kite's frame should be sturdy enough to accommodate extreme conditions. At this point, we have done all we can.
Wow. That's a lot of lightning.
Great. That was the last part. It might have been a long and winding road to get here, but at least we got here. Now for the most important touch. What sort of picture should we draw on it?
Damn it, Da Vinci, I'm a master, not an artist.
What? But I was all set to paint a Vitruvian care enough to put on the Voyager.
Stop that. You'll frighten the locals half to death. Just scribble some ASCII expressions on it and be done with it. Now, I'm impressed you know about that. True, it is important to retain one's sense of playfulness. Miss Kyrielite, would you do the honors of drawing something?
Of course, art design's one of my specialties.
It is?
Don't worry, Master. I'll make sure it's a glamorous sky that will make everyone sit up and take notice.
I think we want to hide it though. I don't know if it's a good thing for everyone to notice. Well, it's certainly one of a kind.
I'm sorry. I did my best to convert your face into a Euclidean plane, Senpai, but I'm afraid it didn't go so well.
I like it. It has a unique charm about it, and it should serve to ward off evil spirits. Now, you'd best be on your way. I'm afraid we don't have time to wait for Patsy to return.
You good?
I'll leave him a note letting him know where we are. Okay, Master, let's sneak out of here.
Do they even read the same writing that we use?
There are a lot more people here. Oh wait, there are a lot more people. I mean, Yaga here than I thought there'd be. Huh? What was that sound?
What? Oh. Is this even the terrible talking? Anastasia. Where are you, Anastasia?
I am here, my Tsar.
Ah, my empress. My beloved wife. Tell me, is Russia at peace?
Of course it is, my Tsar. The Oprichniki are fighting hard all throughout the land in order to spread your glory far and wide. Please, rest and do not be troubled.
I see. So Russia is at peace. That makes 200 years of peace in Russia. What about the outside? I must spread my glory beyond Russia's borders. I must share it with those from other lands who can only shiver in the cold, waiting for their ends. Tell me, how fares Europe and the Far East?
They too are at peace, my Tsar.
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Europe has bowed to your will, and negotiations in the Far East are proceeding apace. The war is over, and Russia will have their allegiance soon.
I see. That is good. No, that is not good at all. Peace alone is not enough. I must press onward with renewed vigor and expand my domain. I must unite the world and ensure its happiness.
Amadeus,
Very well. Alter? What? What is this dude doing here? Okay. So sleepy. Am I dreaming?
good night, my Tsar. May your repose be blessed with sweet dreams.
He has a Santa Island mask on. Okay, so they're keeping him. Oh, hello, Kadok. So they're keeping him in like a trance and kind of just like manipulating him to rule Russia here.
Did you get Ivan's attack under control? Yes. He's sleeping soundly now, next to Mozart's piano. Even though the Tsar is from a Lostbelt, the musical art seems to have an oddly powerful effect over him. I'm even feeling a bit sleepy myself now. Good. We need him to stay asleep for the time being. We can't have him finding out what's really going on and heading out on a campaign. That'd be the worst possible scenario. We must first be certain that his rule extends throughout the Lostbelt before we do anything else. Then I'll trust him to Amadeus for a while, and deal with the rebels myself. The mere thought that there is a rebellion taking place fills me with revulsion. No, not an option. There's no way Amadeus alone can keep the Tsar pacified. If he starts really acting up, even I couldn't say what might happen. And I can't stand that. As much as it is possible, I want to eliminate any chance of surprise from my plan. When I need your help, I'll make sure to call for you after the Tsar has been safely secured. As you wish. You are my master, and I'm your servant. I'll trust in your judgment. Thanks. That'll be a big help.
Okay. Okay. Single string, single arrow. From now on, that might be happening, yes. Pardon me. I hope I'm not interrupting your pillow talk.
I'd watch your tongue if I were you, Metropolitan Macarius.
What? What does that even mean? Metropolitan Macarius.
You may be the Tsar's mentor, but I'm still a member of the Imperial family, and I'll not tolerate such uncouth remarks.
You wound me, Duchess. I've nothing but the highest respect for every member of the Russian Imperial family. No matter what sort of family they may be, or what sort of end the Grand Duchess may have met. Metropolitan is a high rank of the Orthodox Church. Oh, interesting, okay.
How dare you?
Basically, Archbishop, I see.
Wait, both of you, stand down. I don't want to see any infighting. We don't have time for it anyway. Father, your job is to placate the Tsar, right? Then quit following the Grand Duchess around and hurry up with the repairs to the cathedral.
You literally have him with the true name, so yeah, fair enough.
Or do you have something urgent to tell us? Did something happen with one of the other Lostbelts?
Of course. This is very urgent. Cryptor number 1. Today is your lucky day. You finally have a chance to prove yourself in battle.
You're kidding me. They already showed up?
They have. There's been a disturbance on the outskirts. Their shadow border has emerged here, in our own Russia. You haven't pinpointed their exact location yet, though. Still, this is their first lost belt. It'll take them at least several days to fully comprehend how this world works. I believe now would be the perfect time to eliminate them, while they're still regaining their balance.
I don't want to leave the Tsar's side right now. I let the Oprichniki handle them. Besides, Koenskaya is the one who let them get away in the first place. Why not make her take care of them? Or are you gonna do it yourself? It might give you a chance to be useful for a change.
Oh no, I couldn't. Unfortunately, the Tsar's condition worries me as well. So I would much rather not stray too far from Yaga Moscow. As for Miss Koenskaya, she may well be to blame for this little predicament, but she's quite hard at work at the moment. Metropolitan Macarius was one of the closest advisors of Ivan the Terrible. I see, okay. I believe her work is of rather private nature. It's very much in line with her hobbies.
Hobbies? She's supposed to be leading the Oprichniki. What else could she be up to? Kadok, I told that woman has been going around distributing food to the Yaga at exorbitant prices. So exorbitant that their phones store up there. Neighbors of everything they have to even have a hope of purchasing it. I can't believe her. We come all this way, and she's still going around picking on the weak. Father, I don't like you, but I can understand you. I believe you're genuinely dedicated to keeping Russia safe from harm. But Koenskaya, I can't make heads or tails of what she's thinking, or what she really wants to do. I mean, unlike you, she can come and go between Lostbelts wherever she pleases, right?
Unlike you, she can come and go between Lostbelts whenever she pleases. Interesting.
Then why can't we make her go to one that's a little more civilized? She doesn't need to stick around this destitute wood like this one.
I'm afraid not. She's not one to change her behavior, no matter where she finds herself. In one sense, her actions stem from a love for humanity. That includes driving the weak into tight spots, sneering at them, and stepping on them. She'll never oppose us, or the Cryptors. It's best to think of her as a difficult mercenary who will get the job done as long as you can pay for her services. All that said, I do agree that she has been acting a little too freely. Very well then. I'll speak to her and tell her to restrain herself while she's here in Russia. That should ensure she follows your commands as well. Does that suit you, Master of Grand Duchess?
Fine with me. If she's gonna call herself a mercenary, I won't hesitate to use her like one. The Oprichniki aren't gonna die as long as Ivan keeps dreaming. Tell Koenskaya to make sure she finishes off Chaldea's leftovers for good this time. They're only human, so they're bound to stop by a town sooner or later. Have her keep an eye on the major ones and make them out as soon as she finds them. Take them out.
Understood. I really must point out though, how terrible a thing it is for you to say, how terrible a thing that is for you to say of your former comrades, Kadok, Zemlupus. And here I thought you were a kinder soul than that. Have these last few months been hard for you? Perhaps you should follow the Tsar's example and get some sleep yourself.
I'll admit, I've been pushing myself past my limits, but I'm still the same guy I always was. Like you said, Chaldea's people are my former comrades. Emphasis on former. Now as the only master in Russia, in this Lostbelt, my goal is to ensure it comes out on top. I'm gonna pull off something a master from Popper human history never could.
Okay.
I have to.
Well, it's good to see her in such high spirits. Pushing oneself too hard is a privilege afforded only to the young, after all. Rest assured, you have my full support.
Why would anyone want this world to win? Well, I want to know what their actual motivations are, right? But it seems like he said he has to. So I'm guessing, I mean, it's obviously something to do with the foreign god. I guess we'll find out.
Hello, Xamblopus. I've nothing but respect for your aspirations and for your determination. But I will offer one piece of advice. He who does not love himself can never save the world. If I were you, I would think long and hard about where that hostility of yours comes from.
Hostility, huh? So he's basically telling me to get over myself and accept that they're my rivals. The hell they are. They just got lucky, that's... You mustn't say things you don't really mean, Haddock. Even if you're only bluffing, things like that will only eat away at you. Haddock, you weren't able to save the world. That is simply a fact. And one you must accept. They accomplished something you could not. That's why you must take advantage of this new opportunity to show everyone what you can really do. This is your opportunity to show them how strong you truly are. Demonstrate why you are a Cryptor. Why you're one of those who were originally meant to save the world. I know. Believe me, I know.
Is that the end of the arrow? Wow. Wow. They better give me like 10 SQ for this section. Arctic 1. Yeah. I really hope there's more to that entire story instead of just being, or how should I say this? I hope there's more to their motivation apart from just being like, hey, I am jealous that he was the one who saved the world and not me. I'm guessing there is with the entire foreign god. So we'll see. Your new outfit? New fit. Also, yeah, I'm not doing any more today. That was a long one. And also, it's a late stream. I did say that it's gonna be a shorter stream today. So, yeah. Look at the new Mystic Code. I can probably... Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Anticipation of the wearer encountering extreme cold. Restore HP, remove defense debuffs for an ally. Increase MP strength. Ooh, attack and MP strength. Okay. Evade. 1 time 3 turns. Quick EOR trailers, maybe? We can do that, actually. Yeah, very Arctic, indeed. Level... Holy, yeah, that's a lot of EXP, I think, right? Yeah. God damn. Oh, yeah, let me see that. Someone in chat asked me to send you the chapter length comparison. Here it is. Oh, yeah, I think we looked at this a long time ago. Line count, character count. Wait. So you're telling me Anastasia... LB1 is just about as long as Babylonia? Oh, that's fine then. I thought it was gonna be longer, honestly. That's fine. Yep. Oh, I don't know why. I thought that all of the Lostbelts are gonna be like at least triple the length of all of the other ones so far. Okay, that's fine. We're chilling then. We're chilling. Yeah. Look at LB6. Oh, wait, is this... Wait, LB6. 6.1. Is Heiankyo... There's 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. Tunguska... I don't know which... Okay. Character count in JP could be 1.5x or 2x depending on the kanji. Oh yeah, fair, yeah. 1, 2, 3 is one big one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 together should be probably about... Yeah, just about triple the length of Anastasia. Okay. That's fine, but that's the only one that's really, really, really long. Okay, that's fine. I was prepared for that, I'm gonna be honest. I was prepared for it to be that long. Because you guys kept talking about it and stuff. So I was kind of preparing myself for it to be that long, and yeah. Okay, let me wait, I don't know what this is gonna open on. Let me switch cameras and let's check out the Epic of Remnant trailers before we leave it off. Let me just do this. I think it's here. Okay, it's gonna open it here. Perfect. I also fixed it, so hopefully my YouTube shouldn't lag now. Epic of Remnant PV. Still Singularity 1. Wait, actually, what happened yesterday? I had to cut the... I think it was the opening that I had to cut yesterday. Yeah, I think it was the opening that I had to cut from yesterday. Because it got blocked, everywhere. So I had to... Wait, let me just make it. I had to cut out the opening that we did. Let me do this, just so I'm not leaking anything. I think I'm fine here. I think I can show you... Wait, let me actually... No. This. Let me also do this. Let me just open it in freaking... Actually... One second, guys. Okay, what did I do? Okay. I think I'm fine now. Hopefully I'm not leaking anything. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. So... It's strange since it was muted. It was the visuals as well that got blocked. It wasn't like a strike or anything, luckily. But it was just the visuals that got blocked. What's this? FGO main story... This. Okay. Hopefully it's not gonna lag or anything, and we can just watch this one. Epic of Remnant, so Singularity 1. I don't think we watched this one. It's gonna be loud, I feel like. Oh, I guess we're gonna deal with it. Oh, Yanchi!
大いなる戦いの前の4編の談書。フェイト、グランドオーダー、エピックオブレムナント、新宿厳礼事件。
Lamar. Oh, okay. Maybe mute them? We should... I feel like we should be fine. Actually, maybe you might be right. Maybe let me mute them. It's not like you're gonna be hearing much either way. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. It's not like there's much happening when it comes to the audio. Actually, I'm gonna just make it so that you guys can hear the game sound and not the... Just so it's not complete silence for you guys. But meanwhile, I'm gonna be... Oh my god. Passion. Oh, you. Nice. Nice. It's nice hearing BB's voice. Wait, another one? It's the same one. Ew. I don't know why it's the same one, but okay. Oh, this one has a song. Peak. And Woodzutian as well. Oh my god. Feito Grande Order. Oh! Oh, here we go. Shimosa. Feito Grande Order. Sick. Here we go. What? What's happening there? Oh, we're performing. Cersei. Woo! Okay. I think that's the last one. Yes, the next one we is the one that we checked out already, and then it's LB1. Yeah, peak music as well. It's great. Also, yeah, nice seeing Abby animated here. Also, look at the gallows here. Cersei. Oh, nice. And that's cool. That is cool. I love this music. This one that's currently playing. I love this one though. I love the LB1 music. It's really good so far. Like just the OST, the basic OST here going on. But yeah, anyways. That's gonna be a wrap for today. I have some plans tomorrow for some stuff, but I should be still able to stream. Maybe it's gonna be a tiny bit later than usual. And maybe, I don't know, if those plans for some reason end up being extremely, like way longer than they were supposed to be, then maybe I might end up canceling the stream or just not scheduling the stream. But if everything goes according to plan, then I should be able to stream tomorrow, and we're gonna be continuing on LB1, obviously, doing another one section in like 4 hours, but that should be fine. But yeah, if not tomorrow, then Monday, but it should be tomorrow. So yeah, that's about all there is to it. Also on Monday we should be getting the new welfare servants like Grey and stuff. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. I'll see you in the next one. It's really good so far, really fun, so I want to see what they do with this. But for now, yeah, exactly, Zeno. For now I'm gonna end it here, so bye guys, bye.